Hello there! Marvel just launched a special look trailer for Avenger Endgame ticket sale. And if you have not booked your ticket yet, book it as soon as possible. This trailer provides lots of important detail and guess what? Spoilers! Regarding Endgame, as we know, it is the most awaited film in Hollywood history, and we are waiting for it since the last year. 365 days. OMG. As Russo brother confirmed that they have edited some pic shots, and we know the Marvel, they will not going to show you a easy straightforward trailer, so it is a very hard to decode it, but we're gonna try it. It is really hard to guess or calculate the timeline for Avenger Endgame, but we're going to take references from previous trailer and Black Widow's hair. However, it is not going to 100% accurate, but we're gonna try it for you. In the name of Stanley and taking care of lots of huge, pathetic, big, ugly spoiler, let's get started. In the first frame, they show the Avenger headquarters and a banner comes with a word. If we do this, we will going to in short-handed. Banner sound like totally unconvinced and worried. Obviously, understandable that he is worried because half of the planet is vanished by Thanos. So obviously they are short-handed. But why he looks unconvinced? Because maybe it was a scene for headquarter discussion and they have discussed some plan and Banner is not convinced. And Rhodey, aka War Machine, reply Banner, cause he kill all our friend. Basically, it's using a sarcasm. And then look who's coming! It's a mighty Thor. But what he doing? He like to eat bread instead of part in discussion. Oh, that make him a badass. And then we can see Black Widow sitting inside. And if you look the furnitures and surrounding things, atmosphere, it's look like she's in Japan to rescue Ronin, the Hawkeye. But just carefully look at her hairstyle and the color. So probably it is not the starting scene from the film. Then we can see Cap. Maybe look like he's shaving. Then we can see a ship that we have seen in all three trailers. Maybe Russo brother hiddenly want to point out something. Then we have an amazing voiceover by Robert Downey Jr. It's not about how much we have lost. It's about how much we have left. Which is exactly remind me a very inspiration and one of my favorite quote from a film Rocky Balboa. Ain't about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. How winner is done. Then we can see Rocket and Nebula. Rocket holding Nebula's hand. We all know that these two guys are not even a friend, but it's quite understandable that they both lost their buddy by mighty Thanos. So it's kind of unstable situation. Then we can have a very lovely and emotional scene. The hug between Tony Stark and Pepper Potts. There is so much intensity in this scene. You can feel the love between these two. But it's kind of it kind of reference that it is kind of a scene when Tony come Earth from a Titan for first time, and it is also reference to the second trailer. If you look at the background of the scene, you can see the green grass. In a second trailer, we can have seen that all superstars come in this green grass and point their eyes on a sky. So maybe that was the scene to Tony Stark coming home. And then finally we can have a look of the brand new armor of Tony Stark, which call Mark 85. And if you look the color combination of the armor, it looks so good, red, yellow and silver. It's almost same like showing in a comics, which is a very good for a viewer. Hawkeye appearance with Ronin tattoo. It is basically a Japanese samurai tattoo in his shoulder. It's look like he's in a Ronin identity, but I'm sure that they will not call him by Ronin. We can see the smiling face of Natasha, but if you look his hair, it is longer but not full gray, so it is also not a starting scene from a film. It may be a mid scene from a film. And then we can see Thor and Captain Marvel. We have seen this same scene in Captain Marvel mid credit scene. Then I have one question. Maybe it's silly for someone, but it has some logic. If you look carefully, Thor's Stormbreaker, its handle is still Groot's hand. And can Groot make alive by help of this handle? What? Now you stretching your hair and maybe you look like that. What I was asking? Yeah, it was silly, but it is possible because in Guardian of the Galaxy first part you have seen the dead Groot and then Rocket has make him alive by just one left part of him, the one stick. So can it possible? Can it will be a reference in movie? I don't know, but I have this logic. We can see the all Avenger, including Tony Stark, are getting ready for something, but the main thing is that you can see the Rocket Raccoon with his quantum suit. He is looking so handsome in it, and it is also something similar to the comic Rocket suit. So, good job, director. After a long time, I see first time maybe after the Civil War, Cap and Tony together. OMG, it was so chilling scene. This both head to head and Tony asked, "Are you trust me?" And God save for Chris Evans, how he answered that. Yep. Oh my God, two superstars in one frame. I God. And Tony shake hand to Cap, but I think Tony is not going to shake hand with a Cap. If you look carefully, the suit for a other person is red and silver, and I think it's Ant-Man. So I think Tony gonna shake hand with Ant-Man, not Captain America. Why Marvel fixed this scene, I don't know, but maybe because Ant-Man is a key to bind this two heavy superstars together. We can see all superstars sitting in their ships and going to on some mission, but I I don't know where they go. They don't have a Tony, Nebula, Hulk, Hawkeye, and Ant-Man. And here you can see the hair of Natasha is gray, so it's maybe a beginning scene of the film. And then I think it's a saddest scene in the all trailer that show a true emotion between Tony and Spider-Man. That Tony show the Spider-Man photograph and try to memorize him. Then Thanos voice over. You cannot live with your own failure. We can see a giant big airship and guess it's a Thanos airship and its name is Sanctuary 2. And maybe and it's look like that it's nearby a Xander or a Titan. I don't know, but it's look like a Titan or Xander. And we can see a Thor surprise face. And we just appears about Mighty Raccoon Rocket. It's look like he's very much shocking. But where Thor and Raccoon goes? If you look one fan theory that Thor and Rocket goes to Hela. Yeah, you have heard correctly. I say Hela. Hela for the help and Hela help him by bring Loki's from the hell. Then we can see a Cap in a trouble, but Cap has his old shield. Wow! And then God Almighty, the one and only Thanos appearance in a new gear. He looks so badass, and believe me, it is kind of a based version of Thanos. We can see Tony in a new gear in a Mark 85, but if you look the background of him, then it will look like it will remind me the first Avenger, a New York battle. We can see the three pioneers of the Avengers are goes to fight with Thanos. Captain America, Iron Man, and it's look like a Thor. Holy trilogy. Then I don't know about you guys, you have marked this thing or not, but this is kind of a big update that Thanos got a new weapon. If you see this scene carefully, in a below bottom, Thanos is sitting with his weapon, and it's kind of a katana or a sword. In a comics they call it Infinity Sword, and it is just damn powerful. By this trailer there is something is probably clear in our mind that they are going to use technique dimension travel, and because Ant-Man is there and Ant-Man has spent so much time in a quantum realm, so he can probably know better about it. And the good thing is that directors are not interested in showing a time traveling, because time traveling is quite confusing somewhere. If we have seen some movies and we can see that there is create a lots of confusion about it. So dimension travel is a very good and a new thing for us. The second thing by this trailer is clear that Captain Marvel not going to save Tony Stark. Maybe he come by himself, or guess what? Rocket help him. If you look this trailer carefully, frame by frame, then you can realize that Tony and people hugging each other, and they mention Rocket and Nebula. So maybe Rocket goes that and find him. If you see the second trailer as well, but there is also chance that Tony Stark will come by himself, just like he has do in a Iron Man first series. He is escaped by himself. So what you know about it, how you like the video, just let me know about all the thoughts, and have peace. Thank you.